All right, so I'm going to do a video right now, and hopefully this helps other women or girls who have gone through this. I'm going to talk about being feminine. It is built in us, it is designed in us to be this way. When you have trauma or a crisis that has happened to you and you put up those self-protective walls so that you don't get hurt again, you can really lose a lot of your femininity. And I don't have any makeup on right now. I did I did buy some last night. I don't know where I put it. I'm so unorganized. I brought just something light, a light blush. I had experimented like in my teen years with a little bit of makeup. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup until I was about, I think, 15. I wasn't allowed to shave my legs or any of that, just so that I didn't grow up too fast. But yeah, so it is very easy to be in your masculine energy and to put up those walls so nobody can get in again, and then before you know it, you're in your masculine energy and you end up being really tough, really a tough cookie. No one can really break you. And you want to be able to learn to be softer, sweeter, and more gentle. And as our role as nurturers and receivers, it is so healthy to be this way. Um, I don't know. I've had a lot of different kinds of women in my life. I've had women who have been jealous. I've had women who have been critical and torn me down. I've had women who have built me up, women who were really good friends, women who were in competition with me without me even doing anything. So that role of womanhood can be really difficult to, especially in your teen years, to like go through it and figure out, what the right road is there. You're trying to find yourself, you're trying to figure things out. And when you have a trauma during your teen years, it can be even harder to have that femininity. And it also can be shortcutted with trauma. Whatever natural stuff that was supposed to be there, if you have a trauma, post abortive here with a forced abortion, you're going to have that circuit shortcutted. And so you want to be able to grow in that. And a lot of times, men who are good to you, men who are gentlemen, like I had a man at the laundromat find, like I shared this, found a washer that was available for me. Another guy picked up a cloth for me. These type of men will bring out your femininity, and it's nothing perverse or anything. It's just they're loving you and being kind to you and being a gentleman. A gentleman's mind is really good. A bad boy mind may be good to a point, but that's not what you really want. So I have been like through it all, lots of boyfriends, different guys I have met, and a lady wants a gentleman at heart, but she also enjoys sometimes, in a relationship, a bad boy attitude. So there are different aspects to that relationship. Um, so one of the biggest compliments I have ever gotten in my life, this was about 5 years ago. I was healing from some post-abortive stuff, and all that stuff when you're in the class just starts falling away. All the garbage falls off the wayside. And I was in line at a grocery store, and I just, putting my stuff up on the line, and there's a fly here. That's why I'm doing this. And this girl at the register was like, "Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness." And I'm like, "What? What?" She's like, "You are so pretty." And I literally turned around behind me to see who she was talking about, because I have not put a lot of effort into myself and being wounded. I just have dealt with like feeling a little bit of low self-esteem, being wounded, and I was just like, who, me? And she's like, yeah. She's like, oh my goodness, I wish I looked like you. You are so, so pretty. And I was like, I mean, I've heard stuff all my life like, you're so pretty, you're this, you're that, like from my grandmother, very dotting grandmother. Luckily I did have that. But she was just like, oh my goodness. And then I had gone, she was a little embarrassed after. It was just like a reaction of hers, and she was a little embarrassed. She's like, I'm embarrassed now. I'm like, no, it's fine, thank you for the compliment. And then another time I'm at a food pantry and I'm wearing a black dress. I just happened to be going somewhere. I forget where I was going. And this woman's like, you are gorgeous. And then another time, this woman's like, I love everything about you. I love your hair. I love your how you dress. I love your shoes. I love your face. I love everything about you. And another girl, I love your face. Your face is awesome. And so it's really important, I think, as women that we build each other up and not be catty with each other. And then as far as men, you want men in your life who are gentlemen and who make you feel feminine, men who still open the doors for you. And I know a lot of feminists are not going to like this, but I love when a man opens the door for me. It just takes that, pressure right off me. I don't have to open the door, and I am a very hard worker, and I'm someone who likes that. Like yesterday, I was somewhere and I met this older guy and gave him a handshake, and he's like, wow, what a hard handshake you have. I go, yeah, hard worker. And so I'm known for my handshake being kind of rough, but just enjoy your femininity. And something that, you want to be around people that make you feel good. One of the ladies too in my class, we got together for coffee, and I just felt so beautiful after talking to her. She just, like, pointing me to Christ, and just so much love and care and nurture. And when another woman can give women that, it just makes such a difference in their life. So yeah, we need to really nurture the girls and help them in their God-given role. And I'm speaking as a Christian. I am a Christian. I think I've made that clear. I'm not speaking as a feminist or something. So yeah, that's what we want for women. And the softer they are, the more the men in the marriage can, the more ladylike you are, the more the men can be freer to let go and not feel so like they're in competition, like not two heads, you want one head. And something that somebody did say to me when I was growing up, what was I, in seventh grade? I've always had all the boys like me from, let me see, I got picked on up until, let's see, about third grade on, and then, and before that too. And then sixth grade, the boys, all of them started to like me. And seventh, and then the older boys too, like seventh and eighth grade boys. And we were hanging out, playing some game, and one of my aunt's friends had said, oh, Melissa's boy crazy. And she stuck up for me, and she's like, she's not boy crazy. She's still learning about boys and stuff. So that was like something that, when other women try to identify you and or think say something. Like, I remember one guy gave me I must have been like sixth grade, first kiss. I think seventh grade. Yeah, I was over at my other aunt's house, and some kid came up to me and kissed me. I got in trouble for that, and I didn't even do anything. I was treated like a total whore. I got in big trouble for that. Um, don't let other women identify you. Don't let them, make you feel like garbage. And, there is a time to say to a close relative, maybe, she needs to, you know, do this or change this. But make sure you know yourself and know, how you are and this is easier as you get older, and not let other women, you know, identify you or, you know, change your identity. So that's what I got to share, and I hope this helps other girls. Okay, thanks for joining me.